It's time to push the panic button because we find ourselves in that familiar situation where we need to scroll down to see ourselves in the league table. Welcome back, guys. It's on Scotland 90. It is the FIFA Hearts 23 Career Mode, episode 28. I don't know what order I gave you the title of this video, but fuck, that was messed up. And what is also messed up is the fact that we are not in the top 8. I don't know what happened. Last episode, 3 games we played, 3 games we played well in. I think we deserved 9 points. We didn't get 9 points. What we got was a mixed bag of absolutely nothing. A win, a draw, and a defeat. It just felt like it felt like 3 games didn't even happen. It just felt like, oh, here you go. You get 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. Let's move on. Those 3 games were irrelevant. That's kind of what it felt like to me. And I felt like we should have moved up into the top 6 and solidified our place in the top 6, but instead we find ourselves now not even in the top 8, not even in the the top half, not even in the main half of the league table. So yeah, now we need to scroll down. We're sitting in 9th. I don't know how this has happened. We're on 16 points. We have a game in hand. If we win that, we go above Motherwell, we go above Aberdeen, and we go above Hibernian. So it might not be as bad as it looks, but we shouldn't be here in the first place. Let's be real. We really, really shouldn't. Now, today, we're taking on St Johnstone and Livy. We need to win these games, man. I'm hoping for 6 points. The reason I say that is because after these 2 games, we take on Rangers, who are flying high at the top of the table. And I want to beat them. We need to beat them. Rangers have to lose when they come to Tynecastle. Now, my thinking, my reckoning, is that if we can get 6 points at the next 2 games, it would mean the gap to Rangers and ourselves would be guaranteed not to extend. So at the moment it's 16. If we can win our next 2 games and then beat Rangers, the gap would be at least 13 points. But there's also a possibility of Rangers dropping points between now and when they play us. They've got, who they got to play? They've got Hibs at Ibrox, which is not easy. So yeah, plus they've got actually played 1 game more than us, so we have a game in hand. So if we win our game in hand, then we beat Rangers, the gap's down to 10 points. Who knows? Rangers could lose to Hibs. Then the gap could be 7 points. So this league's not over. People think I'm delusional for thinking I can challenge for... You're damn right I can challenge for a league. Fuck it. There's no money in Rangers, right? They're broke. And I want to break them. I'll leave them a broken team by the end of the season. That's the plan. That's the game plan. Whether or not we can do it depends. But we need to start getting wins. We need to start getting wins right here, right now, when we take on Livingston. Okay, so here's how we're lining up. We're going with Craig Gordon in nets. Kingsley, Rolls, Halkett, Atkinson, the back 4. Devlin and Benjamin, as always, in midfield. I'm going to go with Boyce in the attacking midfield role. I think we've played him there a couple of times, and he's done an okay job. So, yeah, I am going to go with Liam Boyce. And up front, it's Mackay, Shankland, and Ginnelly. There's goals in this team. Now we need to unlock those goals against St Johnstone. They're lining up with Casa, Lucas, Constantine, McGowan, Gordon, Wright, Gallagher, Chai Sunagugo. Who the fuck is that? Some guy for China. Well, I'm assuming China, as Donald Trump would say. Sanford is beside him, beside the wee Chinese man in the middle of the park. Then we've got Champness, Clark, and Carey, the front 3. So yeah, this St Johnstone team doesn't really scare me. Let's go and give them a frightening defeat here at McDermott Park. Ginnelly, Shankland. Shankland holds him off. McGowan can't get near him. Now it's Atkinson. Back to Shankland. Shankland takes it. Oh, what a shot that was. It's a powerful strike. The goalkeeper, though, makes the save. Not too sure where he's from. The name kind of sounds Lithuanian. Used to work at McDonald's, and there used to be a lot of people with names like that, and they were all from Lithuania. They were all stone-faced bastards as well, but here we go. Those days are over, thank God. The McDonald's days are over. The FIFA days are here. And it's headed away, and it's not good. Benjamin, though, needs to get it back. Here we go. Wee Benny. What's he doing? Terrible touch. What the fuck is this? Right, Benny gets it back. Chance, though. You feel like it's wasted. Kai rolls out to Atkinson. Atkinson takes a touch, finds Liam Boyce. Liam Boyce drills it. It's going to be another corner. Applying the pressure here early on. Right, come on, Kingsley. The left foot of God gets whipped in. Head up towards goal. Well, I say towards goal. It's kind of a million miles away. But you get my point. It was an attempt at goal. Just wasn't a very good attempt. And yeah, I mean, I wish I could have that header back. Here we go. It's Mackay. Mackay cuts back. Mackay to Boyce. Back to Barry Mackay. He's going to finesse it. I don't know. The goalkeeper there kind of fell on his ass. Did he have it covered? We don't really know, but The closer it got to goal, the more I thought it was in, but we'll see in the replay here. Maybe not that close in the end, but still. Decent attempt for Mackay. Kai rolls, wins the header. He plays it up to Boyce. Boyce takes it in his stride. It's Liam Boyce. Oh, and he's tried to side foot that one in. A finesser for about 30 yards. What a goal it would have been if he pulled it off, but didn't quite make it work. Right, Barry Mackay, what can he make work? Couple of shimmies, couple of step overs, finds Kingsley into Devlin. This is looking good here for Hearts. It's Cammy D to Boyce, lays it off to Benjamin. His shot blocked, and we're applying the pressure here. We just cannot seem to get the breakthrough. Oh, it's a poor pass. We've got it here. It's Devlin, flicks it up. Shanklin chests it down. Oh, drills off the post. Jesus Christ, what a shot. Should have been a goal. St Johnstone pretty much handed us that chance on a plate, and we couldn't fucking eat it, man. With a good interception there for Kingsley. We're all over St Johnstone. We're dominant. This kind of reminds me of the Hibs game, where we just pummeled them and didn't look like conceding. But unfortunately, we just haven't got the breakthrough yet. And we ain't going to do it there. Ginelli, poor attempt there, getting past his man. Benjamin will need to chase back. Champness come into the Hearts half now. For the first time, really. St Johnstone looking to make something happen. Benjamin against Champness. Atkinson's going over to give him a hand. Atkinson's trying to win a tackle. He doesn't. And could this be dangerous? It could be, I tell you what. It's a terrible shot, though. And St Johnstone, with their first effort to goal, no better than ours so far. And that one is pulled well wide of the target. So, it is half-time. It's 0-0. But some good news is that Celtic are losing at Rugby Park 1-0 against Kelly. So, if we can get the win, there's a good chance here that we will catch up on Celtic. Look at that, 11 shots to 1. I mean, more of the same. If we do that in the second half, we will 100% get the win. It has to happen. Let's keep it going and let's find the goal. Boyce. Liam Boyce. Liam Boyce! Oh, what a goal from the Northern Irishman. The international. He has blasted that in there. That is a Belfast banger. That's what you call them, man. Liam Boyce. Brilliant goal. Brilliant strike. The Hearts fans are going absolutely mental. That big fat ass is jumping up in the chair. Get down, you, mate. You're going to break those fucking seats and we'll have to pay St Johnstone to get it fixed. Can't afford that. Fuck's sake, mate. Anyway, there you go. It's 1-0. It's Liam Boyce. It's a brilliant strike. And the goalkeeper, can he save it, man? Look at that. Boom. Back to McDonald's you go, mate. There's a job for you in Subway, but there's no job for you saving that shot for Liam Boyce. It's 1-0. What the fuck's the goalie doing? What's the goalie doing, Tam? The goalie's come out. He's been poleaxed. Holy shit. What the fuck's this goalkeeper doing, man? What is he doing? He's on. Someone else is playing net. So they made a substitution. I don't know what St Johnstone are doing, but the goalkeeper's come out in nets. It's Liam Boyce. Can we get a goal here? Can we take advantage of this opportunity? We've laid it on to Devlin. It's back to Lawrence Shanklin. Goal! And I don't know why they've changed it. I don't know what they've done, but it's played right into our hands. Lawrence Shanklin with one of the craziest goals you'll ever see. I think the goalkeeper was talking about how he's from Lithuania. Maybe he's got lovesick. Maybe he's got homesick. Maybe he's trying to find a flight. Maybe he's trying to find a car ride back to Kunis. I don't know, but he's nowhere where he should be. He should be in his wee box there. He should be on the goal line trying to make a save, but instead he's trying to flag down a taxi to get back to Lithuania, man. Who's that black guy flying across goals with his hands? Jeez, it looks weird when you see a guy with an outfield shirt on flying across goals like that, but here, I don't care. We're flying in this game. It's 2-0 to the Jambos. Oh, he's sitting in the wing, dude. What's he doing? What's this fucking goal? And Stephen King's... He's won a free kick, though. Jesus. This guy's actually won a... What? And they have took him off, so yeah. It looks like... I don't know what they were doing, but now they've brought on a Ukrainian. So, international flavours here at St Johnstone. But, yeah, I don't know what that was all about. The game must have malfunctioned, and here we go. This is a chance for us to put this to bed. It's ball out to Atkinson. It's already dead and buried, but... We want to make it 3-0 anyway, and Ginelli is just not quick enough to go on that one. Oh, ball through to Shankland. This could do it. Can Lawrence Shankland finish it? Make it free. Oh my, that's a terrible miss. That is fucking horrendous. I cannot believe Shankland has missed that, if we're being honest. And with that miss, I'm going to have to take him off. I'm sorry, Shankland, but if you miss that, man, you're getting subbed. You're sitting your ass on the bench. There's no doubt about it. We're going to bring on Keogh as well, alongside Civic, and of course it will be Stephen Humphreys coming on to replace Lawrence Shankland. Humphreys. Sebic. Back to Humphries. Benenjami. Spins around. Looks for Keogh. He finds Keogh. Keogh now going to try and play up towards Boyce. Boyce flicks it into the box, but it's poor for Liam Boyce. We'll win it back though. Halkett's there. Straight to him. Here we go, Benenjami to Sebic. This is good bit of play here for Hearts. Sebic to Boyce, and Boyce has tried to do a wee back heel flick there. Should have just buried it. Should have just made it 3-0 instead of trying to be fancy. And now St Johnstone. Oh, is that onside? I don't know. It was close. It was very close. We need to do something. And Craig Halkett in the end taking no chances. I think we've gave away a throw-in. Defending there wasn't great, but St Johnstone thankfully didn't punish us. I do not want to concede a goal. We've been all over them. They do not deserve a goal. And all a goal does now is make things nervy for us in the last 15 minutes and give them a lifeline back into this game. He's went down. I don't know who it is. He came away with the ball here. Kyrol slides in. He slides in again. What the hell is happening here? This is St Johnstone's best spell of the game, but they've been caught offside. Oh, it's offside. Craig Gordon doesn't care. He saves it anyway. Actually, the flag stayed down, so that would have counted. Had St Johnstone connected better with that shot there. Thankfully for us, they did not. Here we go now, Ginnelly. To Stephen Humphries. Poor. Just loses the ball. Too slow. Craig Halkett tries to make a tackle. Now it is the Ukrainian. He's played it out to Champness. St Johnstone now going to try and get a bit way back into this, but we win it back. Great stuff, Benenjami. Back to Halkett. Halkett now out to Toby Sebic. And now Sebic in towards Ginnelly, and this could be it. This could be the chance. Ginnelly with a poor ball. Yeah, it's not great. It looked okay at first, but yeah, just way too much legs on that pass. No, here we go. It's St Johnstone. I want the clean sheet, and we might get it, but no, they've got it back. Very unfortunate. Oh, that's a joke, man. We don't deserve that. And St Johnstone do not equalise. Fuck. I'd be crying my eyes out if that was an equaliser. They get one goal back. I mean, very fortunate. The ball bounced, and look at that, man. Toby Sebic, can he do anything right? Obviously not. Craig Gordon, horrendous attempt at a save. 3 minutes of add-on time. It's all about seeing this game out now. It's Barry Mackay. Mackay to Keogh. Keogh to Boyce. Boyce to Benenjami. Benenjami's going to... Where's Benenjami going to go? He's been forced back the way. Finds a pass to Toby Sebic. Sebic now, we're running out of time here. Do not give away, Sebic. Good stuff. That pass pretty much might win this game. Ball he docks. It's Humphries now. Stephen Humphries is going to attack here. Stephen Humphries, that's a poor touch. So Humphries was away. It won't matter. We will win 2-1. Surely we do. But that's a good opportunity for Humphries there. And he just could never really get the ball underneath him. Look, I'm happy with that. That's a massive 3 points. That was a great performance. But in the end, I feel like it wasn't a 2-1 game. We should have won that by about 4-0, if I'm being honest. And on another day, that could have came back to haunt us, you know. It was 11-1 to shots in us in the first half. Second half, it was only 3-2. So that just goes to show, even though we got the breakthrough in the second half, we got our 2 goals in the second half. We got 2 goals for 3 shots. Whereas in the first half, we got no goals for 11 shots. So we just need to be more clinical in the first half or in any half. It just so happens to be second half kind of saved us here today. But you know what? I'm happy with that, man. 3 points. And Kilmarnock beat Celtic, so you couldn't have asked for better results there. Obviously, we could have won 100-0, and Celtic could have lost 99-0, you know. Got 99 problems, but touching a kid ain't one. But yeah, we've got no problems. We won that game, so we move into the top 6. We're now only a point behind Livingston, who are in 5th. Albeit, Kilmarnock beating Celtic moves them further ahead now, so they're 5 point. They keep their 5 point gap over us, but we can claw it back, man. I'm not worried about that. Up next, we do have Livy. Massive game here. Need to win this. Need to keep the pressure on the teams at the top, but more importantly, as of right now, in the current situation, we need to win this to go above Livy and go into 5th place. So that's what we'll be looking to do. Massive game, and we need to win it. Right, even though we were fantastic against St Johnstone, I've changed up quite a few players. So we've got Sander Clark coming in for Craig Gordon. I feel like Craig Gordon should have saved that. We should have had a clean sheet, but we didn't because of Craig, so therefore he's out. Kingsley remains at left back. Got Nielsen coming in for, I believe, his first start of the season, alongside Halkett. So you've got the experienced along with the inexperienced. We've got Smith on the right. Honestly, I just want to get Smith a couple more games. I think this could be his last season. He's down to 59 rated. So yeah, I want the Rolls Royce to rev that engine up a couple more times. Got Devlin and Keogh. in the middle, Boyce in front of those two. Got Forrest on the left, Ginnelly on the right, and we're going to go with Newbley up front against his former club, Livingston, because Shankland, that last game, had a couple of good opportunities and he just did not take them. So we're going to give Newbley a chance. So yeah, I'm trying to experiment. I'm trying to get more players playing. I need to try and rotate the squad a bit better. It's weird. Last season, I felt like we had too much games, and this season, without Europe, we don't have enough games to rotate the team. So yeah, it's not ideal. But here we go. Levy up next. There's their team. George and Nets, Kelly, Fitzwater, Parks, Devlin, Holt, Omonga, Kelly, Pittman, Sakaria, and Isma. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's get a win. Let's make it 6v6 and apply the pressure to the teams in front of us. Keo, out to Ginnelly. Right, let's see this pace. Let's get it abused. The step overs from Ginnelly. More step overs. It's still Ginnelly. Spins around. Finds Cammy Devlin. Oh, what a goal! Cammy Devlin strikes it. Puts it in the top bins. After great trickery, great feetwork for Ginnelly. Picked out Devlin with the pass. And Devlin picks out the back of the net. Right in the top corner. George had fucking no chance. It could have been George the Jungle. He wouldn't have been able to swing for tree branches and keep that one out, man. I'm telling you, it was a great strike. Cammy Devlin makes it 1-0 here at Tynecastle, and we have the lead over Livingston. Brilliant goal. Devlin makes it 1-0 Hearts. Go Ginnelly. Out to Smith. The Rolls Royce. Looks for a good delivery. Newbley's there. What a save from George. Holy shit. Newbley, I thought, was about to put his 2-0 up here. Smith with a great cross. Newbley gets ahead of the defender. Flicks on perfectly with his header, but George was there to deny him. We should be 2-0 up here, but no, George doesn't want it to be 2-0. He wants to keep his team in the game. Ball into the box. Keo goes for the header. This time it's punted away. It's cleared. Nielsen might get to this. It's Newbley. Overhead kick. Terrible fucking attempt. I mean, it was on target, but I don't even think it would have reached the back of the net, to be fair. There was no legs on that ball. That ball was called Kevin fucking Nash, for God's sake, man. What was happening with that overhead kick? Newbley, you need to do better, son. What a tackle for Halkett, man. He's wiped him out. Just took him right to the fucking end of the earth and just thrown him off a cliff with that tackle. Right, here we go, Devlin. Here we go, it's Cammy D. Cammy Devlin! Ah, shot blocked. But we've won a free kick, it looks. So here we go. Chance, Stephen Kingsley, as you know, he can hit these. And he's going to hit this one. Someone's hiding underneath the wall. I would hide for Kingsley as well, but George makes a great save. I cannot believe this. We're all over Livy. We just cannot get this second goal. Kingsley with another corner. Ginnelly runs past it. It's going to fall for Nielsen. Nielsen. Oh, Nielsen's let it go. What's he doing? Horrendous there for Nielsen. And now Livy trying to come away with it. Ball played out to Sakaria. This is a chance here. Isma back to Sakaria, but no chance. Big Keo is like, no, son, not today. Liam Boyce, is there a gap? There is a gap. And old man Liam Boyce with his legs that don't have any right to run anymore. Tried to run through it, but just didn't have it in the end. Didn't have the pace and those things called legs. Now it's Isma. Isma against... Oh, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? We've left him well open. Oh, sliding in for Halkett. Santa Clark's there. And it's a combination of Halkett and Clark that get the job done. Ball to Boyce, right, Newbley. The former Livy man's going to try and find the former Livy man, also Forrest. But no, that pass was anything but good. I've noticed that Newbley can't pass for shit in this game, man. What's happening to him? Simple passes, he can't even make them work. Here we go, Pittman. He's trying to make our defence work. Kingsley getting turned inside out here, but Halkett's there, and Halkett's like, not today, son. This clean sheet has been kept intact. No, it's Isma! No, man, our good first half has just been pretty much deleted there. Ah, it's a poor... We're coming out from the back, man. We lose it. We're unfortunate to lose it. We dilly-dally, man. We get punished, we get caught. And then that strike for Isma. It's a good strike, to be fair. Santa Clark stretches, but can't get to it. And Livy get the equaliser, 1-1. Newbley. Ginnelly brings it down. Ginnelly cuts inside. It's Josh Ginnelly. Still Josh Ginnelly. Forrest. Forrest. Low-driven shot saved by George. Smith to Keo. Keo to... Oh, man. That's not good enough. And half-time. There you go. I don't know how we're not ahead here. 45 minutes in. We've been dominant. Kind of like the St Johnstone game. We went into half-time against St Johnstone. Level. And now we're level against Livy. Hopefully, There's some goals to come in the second half, and we can get the win here. But we really should have been ahead. 7 shots to 2, and we find ourselves 1-1. And the goal they got, it was a good goal, but we allowed them to get that strike away. We gave the ball away, so we have to do better, and hopefully we will in the second 45. No way! The referees gave a penalty for that. I barely touched him. Thought I won the ball, to be honest. Michael Smith's not impressed. We'll see the replay. I mean, there's not a lot in that. Oh, come on, that's a dive. He literally throws himself to the fucking ground. And it's going to be a chance here for Levy. It's going to be Pittman against Sander Clark. Oh, brilliant, Sander Clark. What a save. Denies Pittman. Sander Clark's happy with himself, and so he should be. Fantastic save from the penalty spot for Sander Clark. Ball in. Headed away. Michael Smith collects. Michael Smith now on the run. You talk about old legs. They don't get much older than this. Smith, though, going to try and play Giannelli. Giannelli's got it. Giannelli's away. Giannelli's got the pace. Josh Giannelli makes it 2-1. Puts it past George in the nets. And it could have been 2-1 Levy. It could have so easily been 2-1 Levy. But a Sander Clark save, a Michael Smith pass, a Giannelli run, and a Giannelli finish. It's the difference between us trailing 2-1 and being ahead 2-1. Brilliant stuff. The fans are happy. Everyone's happy. We're all happy, brother. Let's go. Giannelli there, proving just how good he's been for us in this career. And he's continuing to prove it with a goal today. Puts us 2-1 up. Now we either need to hold on or push on and extend our lead. Oh, what an attempt that is from Big Keogh. Saved though by George. Decent ball in for Kingsley. And George's overhead kick goes straight to the goalkeeper. Oh no, it's Pittman. He's offside though. Kingsley, Stephen Kingsley. Whips it in. Boyce is there. It's away. It's going to be Keogh to come in and chase it. But he won't get to it.
Well, the counter chance looks very real. Will it be sufficiently imaginative?
Pittman. Halkett's coming over. Halkett gets done in here by Pittman. Halkett needs to do something, and he does, and it's been kept. No, it has been kept in. I could have swore we kept that in, but no. So it will be a corner to Levy here. And we need to take care of this. Bruce Anderson's coming on for Levy. Michael Smith gets rid of that one. Forrest collects it. Now it's Forrest. Alan Forrest turns around. Plays it to Nielsen. Nielsen back to Halkett. Halkett now. Plays it out to the back. Plays it to Keogh. Boyce. To Devlin. Devlin. Nice feet. Pass out to the left where Kingsley picks up. Now it's Forrest. Back to Kingsley. Kingsley running here. On the overlap. We'll keep it in. It's Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley looking for a great... It's a great ball to Giannelli, in fact. He heads into the path of Keogh. And he makes it 3-1. What a goal that is. Hearts double their advantage. And this game is all but over. We're celebrating. And we've got every right to wait to serve to. Conceded a dodgy penalty. Could have been 2-1 down. But fast forward 15 minutes later, and we're 3-1 up. Brilliant stuff there. What a cross for Kingsley. Good header down for Giannelli. Great first touch for Keogh. Then he delivers a second bullet touch to put it in the back of the net. That is a quality goal. The way he just takes it around. Number 4 there. I think it's Fitzwater at the back. No wonder Robbie Nielsen's happy. It's 3-1 to the Jambles. Right, here we go then, making some changes. We've got Cammy Smith coming on. We've got Dylan Reid making his debut for the club. And we've also got Stephen Humphries replacing Newbley up front. So yeah, we're bringing on some of the youth here as we try and get them game time. Good ball over the top to Forrest. Forrest will bring it down. Forrest now. Can he deliver it on a plate to Humphries? He can, and it's 4-1. Humphries with the goal. He couldn't miss. And thankfully for us, he didn't. And then we're running away with this one now at Tynecastle. It is Hearts 4, Levy 1. And it was all came for Alan Forrest there. Could have took a shot. Could have been greedy. Great ball over the top. Controlled it. Brought it in well. Got a good angle. Got a good position. Played in the pass. And Shanklin couldn't miss. Brilliant stuff. 4-1. Game over. Pittman delivery in. We head it away. Sander Clark should come and get this. He does. He gallops it with both hands. Safe hands for Sander. Then it's a launch up to Giannelli. Oh, and Giannelli almost brought that down. Could have been away there for a fifth. Giannelli. Brilliant tackle. And now Giannelli's away. And it could be 5-1. It's going to be a chance here for Josh Giannelli. He's going to pick out Smith. And Cammy Smith gets that goal. Everyone's getting a goal. It's goals galore at Tynecastle. It's Hearts 5. It's Levy 1. And this is absolutely brilliant, man. Great pick out for Janelli, smashing it home for Cammy Smith. And it is all over for Livy. Martindale must be pissed. He'll be on the drink tonight. And there you go, we've won, we've done it. It's a great win. And at one stage, again, I'm going to say it again, it looked like we could have lost this game. That penalty, if that penalty goes in, you do not know what happens. But I tell you what, it didn't go in. Sander Clark pulled off a big stop. Then we went on to put in a massive performance, probably our best performance of the season, maybe of the series. And it's another 3 points for us. It's a massive 3 points for us. Unfortunately, Celtic won there, Kilmarnock won, 2 teams ahead of us, both picked up 3 points. But I'm not going to be too negative. I'm not going to be too down. I mean, if you offered me these 2 games, if you offered me 6 points, I would have bet your fucking hand off. So, yeah, I'm delighted with that. We've done what we had to do. We've won our games. If the teams around us want to lose, that's great. Either way, we've won. We've focused on ourselves. And now we'll check and see what Rangers done against Hibs, because they could have dropped points in that game. That was a tough game for Rangers. I think they won, though, unfortunately. Well, we'll see the result here. I believe they won based on the league table. Yeah, they did. So Rangers won 2-0. Like I said, Kelly won, Celtic won. Dundee United, who were in second place, drew against Aberdeen. So that's good. That means we've gained 2 points on them. And that's what the league table looks like now. So we in 5th place are on 22 points. 5 points ahead, you've got Kelly. 6 ahead, you've got Celtic and Dundee United. And then obviously Rangers are 13 points ahead. So yeah, at the moment, you know, we're not that far away. Things are beginning to turn around. Things are beginning to look good. And up next, we do have Rangers. Massive fucking game. Biggest game of the season so far. Maybe the biggest game of the series. We have to win that. If we beat Rangers, the gap is down to 10. If we lose, it's back up to 16. And not only is the gap to Rangers up to 16, we also lose out. We lose ground on Dundee United, Celtic and Kilmarnock. So we have to win this. We have to go and get the result. We need to win it. I'm confident. We're playing well. I don't see why we won't win it, guys. Tune in next time. I think I'll just do like a special game. I think I'll just do like a full match. No highlights, no bullshit, no nothing. Just 90 minutes of us battering Rangers. So that's what we're going to get next time. If you've enjoyed this episode, I've enjoyed it a hell of a lot. Hopefully you guys have too. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Rangers, the Hearts are coming. And I tell you what, after the 90 minutes, you will fucking see us. Till next time, peace.